We're here with Madison McLaughlin. Okay, I'm super excited right now because I am a huge Arrow fan, but I understand you are as well.
Yes, of course.
When you got that role, did you read up on? Because I don't see. Are you a comic book fan? Like, are you that person?
Oh, the thing is that I was raised I was the first girl in my family. There's a few years between me and the oldest girl. So I was pretty much raised with like boy cousins.
Really?
And so they very quickly got me into comic books. And so I totally knew who Artemis was. And then the fun thing was I went through with my younger sisters, we all watched Young Justice. So I was very familiar with Artemis, very excited going into it, absolutely.
Okay, good. I'm so glad to hear that because sometimes I see ones and they're like, yeah, I had to catch up on that. Now, Shane's Inspiration, what does that mean to you coming out and supporting?
Well, this is family, which is, it's one of my favorite nights of the year because I've been involved with Shane's now for about 6-7 years. I have 3 sisters, and 2 of them are in wheelchairs. So when we found a Shane's Park, we didn't know the story, we didn't know anything. All we knew was that we could all play together. I think I was about 12 the first time we found a park.
Wow.
And I'm 21 now, so that tells you it's been
a journey.
Right, exactly. They've been a part of our family. And so being here and celebrating people who are, they spend their life, working for accessibility and for equality. And so it's always such a fun night to be here. I'm so excited.
Well, I love what you said a moment ago because it is family. My sister as well has a certain disability, mental disability, and certain areas are not very conducive.
Exactly.
What would be your message to those that would, maybe like to include a park like this in their own community? How important is it?
I think it's so important. The funny thing was that, because I mentioned I have 3 sisters, the one in the middle, she was about 4 when we started coming to these parks, and I remember her being so elated that she could play with my other sisters. And with me, but that was the really cool thing, is that now she could play with her big sisters, her younger sister. We were all there together. And what's also interesting is you see these kids that come that have no experience with other people with disabilities. They don't have a sibling or a parent or anything with a disability. They're just there because that's the park. Right. And they recognize there's a difference. There's like, hey, you're in a chair and I'm walking. Why is that? And so then my sisters will usually say something like, oh, well, we're just a little different. And they say, okay, you want to go on the slide? So it's something it's something that it's really just introducing equality, and it's something so beautiful to see.
Well, I appreciate you stepping out each and every year. Thank you for lending your voice. And what can we see you coming up in next?
Arrow, keep watching. We have the back half of this season is so intense. I feel like every time I read a script, I have to physically pick my jaw up off the floor, So
that's a good thing.
It's a very good thing. I'm so excited to see our audience see what the writers have planned. It's dark and it's twisty and it's fun and it's scary a little bit, and so I'm really excited.
Speaking of which, I'm going to make you go from DC to Marvel really quick. Did you, Logan?
I haven't seen it yet. I have plans to. I haven't seen it yet. We'll see.
Okay, all right. Let me know what you think. I think
will.
you'll like it. Okay, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.